G'day, gang. Welcome back to the JMP numbers, and I appreciate you being here. Today, I realised that I really haven't done much Core 20 draft. I don't know, for some reason, it hasn't really been that exciting. It hasn't enticed me to keep playing it. We released a video for the early access event, which was 3 months ago, and that's the only content we've put up for M20 draft. I've done a few drafts offline, but I don't know, it just hasn't really taken me. Look, chuck a vote up in the poll. I'm curious how other people felt about it. Was it an all-timer? Was it terrible? Was it just... I don't know. But anyway, we're going to do one last draft. We're going to get in, hopefully have some fun, have a good draft, say goodbye to Core 20 before Throne of Eldraine comes out next week. Going to be getting right back into content with Throne of Eldraine, starting with the early access event. I'm going to be exploring everything first thing, so make sure you subscribe to see straight up when that happens. We're going to be... I've pre-ordered the booster bundle thingy, so as soon as that's available, we'll be opening all those packs on MTG Arena. We may even have some physical card giveaways. Don't want to say anything yet. We'll see what happens, see if it all works out for us. But look, otherwise, let's jump into this draft. Comments are going to be wide open. Let me know what you think of the format, what you think of the draft, where I've made the mistakes, because it has been a few weeks since I actually drafted it. Let's go. Alright, so Rare's a bag of holding, which is a solid artifact, lets you dig through your lands. Our uncommons, Gruesome Scourges, pretty good. You need a few creatures to make it work. Imperial Eagle is a card that I thought was going to be a lot better. I came into this set, and again, if you watch back on that first draft I did, saying that white-blue was going to be the best colour combination out there. We're at the point where a lot of people are saying that white is basically unplayable, and obviously the elemental deck and controlling decks are really coming down more. Meteor Golem, also a great card, being a 7 mana removal spell with a 3/3 body. You're basically paying 4 mana for a removal spell and 3 mana for a 3/3, which is not terrible. Outside of that, our commons are pretty interesting. We've got Leafkin Druid. It's probably the only one worth talking about. So at this point, it's kind of bag of holding versus Meteor Golem for me. I think we're going to take the bag of holding here. I haven't had a chance to play with it myself, but I'm pretty sure that it's a nice, powerful card. So we got a Meteor Golem come back. We did get a Frost Lynx, which is a solid card here. And I think we're going to keep ourselves open and take the Meteor Golem. You know, we obviously don't want too many cards that cost that much, but we'll take them. Here we've got a Shock as a removal spell. We've got a Frost Lynx and a Renowned Weaponsmith, another absolute breakout in this format. Card that barely saw play in its original printing because of the awkwardness of cards into Fate, into Dragons, where they didn't have both of them in the same format. But a card that is absolutely doing work in this format. And that's probably going to be our pick. It's basically this versus the Lynx versus the Shock, and I think we're just going to take the Weaponsmith. What do we got? We got a Befuddle. We got a Metropolis Sprite's a good card. We got a land. Tonebound Leech seems pretty solid. Enters battlefield, or deals combat damage to it. Draw, discard. Obviously works nicely with our bag of holding. Aether Gust is obviously not great because it's sideboard and we're in best of one. I think we're just going to take the Tonebound Leech. We're not locking ourselves into black, but it's a nice card if we do end up there. Okay. Hardcover, no. Embercat. I mean, we could look at Embercat. Maybe you could hold elementals open. Cerulean Drake's fine. Negate's a card you'll play in this format. Yeah, let's take the Embercat. There's nothing. We're not losing much for taking the Embercat. We're keeping our options open to go black, to go red. We can't do what we want to do. Hell, we don't have to be black and blue at this point. We're very, obviously very open. God's willing. Card I love again, just not in this format because it's white. Pattern match is fine. Scorch Spitters, not very. Take the Violet Dragonfire, a little bit of... Could just take the Sage's Red Denizen. It's a 3-drop that sometimes does work, right? Yeah, there's really nothing else in this pack for us. Okay, there's another Elemental. Eternal Isolation's, I think, a nice removal spell, but... Let's take the Fire Elemental, leave our options open for being a blue-red Elemental deck. Cutthroat's doing a lot of nice work in Standard right now. I personally hate playing against it, because it's ridiculous. Lavakin Brawler. That would be the card I want in an Elemental deck, so let's take this. Feels like we might be leaning more towards Elementals at this point. Fairy Miscreant. The only real card that we want to play in any colour that we've drafted so far. We don't want a second fire elemental, I don't think, but we also don't want a 6/5 menace dinosaur. So we'll take it, we'll probably put it in the sideboard. Alright. Metropolis Sprite. Okay, bring our curve down a little bit, it's always a nice thing to do.
Strike the sideboard. That's going to infuriate. That's going to, whatever that is, and
Alright, so I'm feeling blue-red elementals at this point in time. There's a Creeping Trailblazer, which is a nice card to have in an elemental deck, but obviously means they have to go into green. I don't know if I want to do that. We haven't seen a single bow, which is interesting. And Cavalier of Thorns obviously are good as well. Yeah, let's YOLO it. Let's go in 3-color something. Pulse of Morass is a card I like, but not here. The chances of us playing Fairy Miscreants aren't super duper high, but there aren't any other cards that I would want even to splash here. There's another Empyrean Eagle, so maybe we would have had a nice blue-white Flyers deck, but taking Frostlings here, it's elemental, it's a little bit of tempo play. It's just a nice card to have. Then after that, it's taking another Sage's Rosette. This is our old win con right now. Season of Growth I don't like. Okay, Gift of Paradise versus Thornwood Falls. I expect one of these to come back, but which one's more likely to come back? Probably the Gift. No, we'll take the Gift. Hope to see another land as we go through.
The black green land, we don't want that. There's another Gift of Paradise. We might take that just to help us. It's a little bit of ramp, a little bit of fixing. See what happens. Wolfkin Bond's a card I probably don't want to play, but if we end up there, we end up there. And nothing. So just, well, at least we have a win con. This deck definitely dried up on the elemental plane. You know things going bad. We haven't seen a single, what's my blue green boy? Risen Wreath.
Lotus Field's a good card. Spitfire Elemental. So Chandra's Spitfire. There's a Heart Piercer bow. I mean, we're not dealing any non-combat damage at this point, are we? So Chandra's Spitfire isn't really doing much. Besides being a 1-power flyer. Maybe just take Heart Piercer bow here. Sure. Best decks have lots of them, right? Ley Lines, bleh. Howling Giant's a good high-end card, but we've already got Meteor Golem. Metropolis Sprites, not bad. We do not want a third Gift of Paradise. Guess we're just taking Metropolis Sprite here. So we're short on a few things. This deck, I was like, oh yeah, it's coming together. And I'm like, oh, actually, no, it's really not. We have no removal. So this Captivating Guy comes up. Artemis Attempsis, the All-Seeing. Deals damage. You may reveal hand of cards with at least 6 different converted mana cards. Sure. Let's just take it. Why not? I don't think this deck get much worse. Alright, let's get some elementals there. Oh, we've got our winged words to draw cards. We'll take the elementals. Maybe we don't want to be green. So here we go. I like Octoprophet. Where are we at with 4 drops? 2. Yeah, let's take an Octoprophet here. Ooh, Lightning Stormkin. Alright, well, if you want to be blue-red, oh, there's Lightning Stormkin, and there's Reduced to Ashes, and there's a Shock. 3 cards that we want, let's be fair. I guess we're not as aggressive as we want to be with the Stormkin, so we'd probably just take the hard removal here. Reduced to Ashes. Hope to see a Shock somewhere. Don't see a Shock anywhere. Maybe we play a Bodash. Yeah, this deck is definitely the deck of someone who has not drafted this format for a while.
Okay, I don't make any claims of being good at the game. Alright, we have a deck. We have a deck.
Well, we have a pile of cards. Okay, so we don't want Fairy Miscreants. 2 of them is not enough to make it worth it. This deck's kind of all over the place. Yes, it's I just took the bag of holding. Yes, we've got that teeny tiny elemental synergy with the Ember Cat, the Trailblazer. But outside of that, it's really not doing much. If we cut green, we lose Wolfkin Bond. Oh, good. It's Tomo Leech in there as well. We'll use Gift of Paradise. Okay, so this is what it would look like with just blue-red as we have it. It's deck 8 winning any games. We definitely need a splash green here, or black. Alright, let's YOLO. I don't think we're getting wins with this game. We're going to bring in the black cards, Tomebound Lich and the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat, which work kind of nicely with the Heart Piece of Bow. Though, do we want... This helps cast Meteor Golem as well. Yeah. Let's play a couple of games. We might look at switching up to include the green cards instead. Let's use our brand new card back because, yeah, we spent the money to the Wizards. Alright, so our 3 land hand is not a bad way to start off. We've got Metropolis Sprite. And if we hit land, we've got Brawler into Elemental. There's no reason to throw this back. Like, it's definitely not great, but it's fine. Yeah. Opponent is on left forest. Alright, let's play Sprite. Then turn 4 we get to play the Brawler. Nice. Alright, let's play this. Let's attack. Make it a 2-1. Boop. Got him. If we get another blue source, we're only 1 blue source away from casting this person. So we're definitely casting Fire Elemental next turn. And depending on if we happen to luck into that last blue source, I actually forgot to check my land ratio. But we'll see what happens here. Didn't get there. Alright, well, let's play Fire Elemental. This lets me attack as a 4-4, which lets me kill the Netcaster Spider. It's not the worst thing in the world. They could double block. Yep, we'll kill the Netcaster Spider because that opens up my attacks with the Metropolis Sprite. And if I get my 3rd island, brings a Tempest into play and lets it attack. No spider, no spider, no spider, no spider. Go! Sure. That ain't the land I was hoping for. Well, let's attack with everything. So what if they put everything... Or they put this and this in front, we kill both of them, they have a 2-2 in play. Or just that, I suppose. That works too. Oh, I forgot to pump here, but we'll just play another one. Sure, they can keep buying it back, but they need to be able to do something more if we have 2 5-power creatures in play. Play against the Wolfkin Bond, alright. I kind of wish we had left this up. They've got a 4-4 lifelinker. We don't block here. My turn. So now we just get to attack with 2 5-4s. Attack properly, thank you. Yeah, again they could double block. We get to kill both of them if they double block. What, and they put the saddle on the lifelinker? Sure. +1/+1, can't block by more than 1 creature? Yeah. So you get to gain 5, but we're going to be hitting you for at least 6. Something, right? You can play your Sanitarium Skeleton if you want to spend all your mana. This is where not having removal is going to kind of hurt us. Nope. Nope. I was fine to let you have +1, but I'm not letting you have +2 and another 2/2. Alright, we go 12, opponent goes back to 19. Tomebound Leech. Sure. Let's do it. Opponent loses 2 lands. We draw a reduce to ash. Huh. So option 1, we discard the attempts to switch. Our chance of cast drawing our island's not high at the moment. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. I think we've got enough on board that we don't have to keep our bomb, and that's probably the wrong thing, and you're probably all screaming at the camera right now. But you know what? It's fine. We've got a Death Toucher in play. So as long as our opponent doesn't draw anything crazy here, and then even if they do, we can do 5 damage. That's fine. There's a land. Right, let's kill this. Sure. Okay, well, let's attack, attack, attack. Still dies to a 1/3 death touch. Can't block anything with his 6 with his burglar. Although I mean you kinda have to, because you'll be at 1. We'll spend our mana effectively. Alright, opponent, what do you got? We've got 9 points of power in play at the moment. If they can kill my leech, that puts me down to 3. They go back up to 8, and they die on the swing back, so that's not going to work for them. What does this cost to equip? 3. 1, 2, 3. All their mana. Well, we know we're blocking. Now what? Ferocious Pup, sure. So you've got 3 or 5 points of power in play. Alright, let's go. Yep. Chip away a few cards. 2 more lands. We definitely are not drawing lands. Next, let's attack. Again, if they want to block, they need to... If they want to kill my elemental, they give me 2 creatures for it. Which I'm okay with. Another Woodland Champion. Alright. Any more counters? Tokens? More land. Alright. You know what I desperately wanted to see? More land. Just attack with everything. What does that put me? We'll probably lose the denizen here, but I think we're okay with that. They have to block everything. Well, they don't have to, but they can go to 1 again without having lifelink in play. Okay. Yeah. It's good to me. We've obviously got a removal spell here to kill the elemental. Murder. Pulse of Marasa. You gain 6 life. Alright. Alright. Come on. We got cards. Yes, we do. Season of Growth. Season of Growth is probably the most overrated card in this format. Like, sure, it can do stuff, but it's not stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Heart Piercer Bow. What does that do for me? Gets +2/+0 if it blocks a creature with flying. Not much, unfortunately. I mean, I can make it so that the sprite is guaranteed to trade with the spider. Is that good enough? Alright, let's play the bow. We can still trade boards here. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, trade boards. Wish we had something to follow up on that. Hopefully our opponent doesn't draw too crazy here. Our best card's already in our graveyard. What do we have left in our library, actually? So selfish. Come off it. Alright, Sage's Red Denizen. Opponent does the oops. Because they tapped their mana wrong. Alright. They can play two creatures here, can't they? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they can. Okay. If I attack, so they play the pup, they get the token. That becomes a 3/3. Maybe we were too aggressive with the way that we set out. We got the board to 0. Mountain. Let's pass. Opponent has 15 cards in their library. That's too many to worry about that. Gain a life, draw a card, damn. Alright, opponent can attack. They've got a free attack here with their 3/3. Choose not to. We hit our land. Where are we at with lands right now? 2, 4, 7, 9, 10, 12. 5 lands left in our library. On top of those to the bottom. So 11. We have 11 live cards in our library, is that right? No. Yeah. 11 live draws. And it would be absolutely wonderful if I knew what any of those cards were, but right now, my memory has escaped me. Might have had this one pulled out from under us. Because it's Molland! I'm going to hit for 6 here. Put the saddle on the wolf. Going to hit for 9 here. Oh, that's risky. That's risky. Let's go no blocks. Oh no, because this... Okay, so I was going to say, if we had a shock, we would have them dead, but we don't. Never mind. Alright, opponent pulled it out on us. There's a non-creature for the first time in 3 or 4 draws. Sorry, non-land for the first time in 3 or 4 draws. Dead. Okay, so we made a quick little change. We added an extra blue source. I changed the lands to the unhinged lands because I spent a lot of time earning them, so may as well use them. Alright. Okay, hand is okay. We can keep the 7, Renowned Weaponsmith, and we could either... Oh, what's this? So this was add 2, so this becomes a 5-drop. Yeah. Go 2 into 3, activate this on 4, cast this on 5. Unless we draw something else that's super exciting. Scotch Spitter. Let's go with this. Where's our turn 4 play? Well, I suppose bow would be really good right here, wouldn't it? We're getting blockers, we're getting our bow. Ooh, combo. We're on the mill plan, yo. To attack with our 1/1. bow would be so good, so put it into your hand. Okay, damn. Okay, so let's play this. Target them here. Play this. Next turn we get the bow. End of turn we get the bow. Might as well attack here. They're not going to block. Or if they double block, win. What the fuck was that? If they double block here, we're really happy. Nope, didn't think so. Plays a Goblin Smuggler. Going to attack with the Smuggler, or is he going to give something unblockable? Depending on what opponent's got in their hand. Both could be good, both could be bad. Pass to attackers, what do we got? Get in for 2, seems logical. Get in for 3, seems sensible. Do they have the shock or the combat trick? We'll just pass, it's fine. Like, we can take damage here. I think we should be able to secure the board. Like we can get the bow into play and start machine gunning the 1/1s. And then once we get that 5th mana, we can Meteor Golem to take out the biggest thing. It's 2 and 1. Okay, let's go. Add 2, cast this. Equip here. Kill the flyer. Play the Tomebound Leech. Discarding the Scorcher, because we're not really, like, our opponent's going to line up with 1/1s. We're being able to scry soon is going to be pretty good, I think. That's the spell we were thinking about. Oh well, lost to mill 2. If we win with, or if we lose with them having 2 cards in their library, we're going to be sad. Oh, they have Outrage and Agent of Treachery. Wow. We definitely want the lands here. Let's discard the Scorcher here. Drop the land. This is a 1 equip, so we may as well equip it. Doesn't make any difference for when I'm not attacking, but you know, may as well spend our mana effectively. Hoping our opponent like just plays something really big here, but taps out, plays some super OP thing that I could just bare Meteor Golem your face. If not, we Octo Prophet, attack, kill this, maybe draw a card, see what happens. They have 2 outrages. That's, I mean, this common, so it's not. That's not, you know, super crazy. We're on 12 here. We're going to go down to 8. We can kill the 1/1. Put the Octoprof on defense. Negate ain't doing much for us. Let's equip, actually. Let's use this to spend the 2 mana to put this here to kill that. We'll have... No, it doesn't, not any different, is it? Yeah, let's scrap first. Octoprophet and a Wild Fury. Alright, how far are we casting this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 6? Okay. Sure. Equip here. Next. Attack. Yeah, attack with all. We're racing a little bit, right? Like, we're not racing, but we're racing a little bit. We've got a 3/3 on defense in case we need it. As long as they don't cast like Drakaseth or some ridiculous thing that's going to dome me out of nowhere. We're fun. Land. Floating a blue mana. Opponent is floating a blue mana. Chandra's Outrage. Come off it. As long as his hand isn't shock. 3 Chandra's Outrages is pretty decent little group of cards. Do we just go for Meteor Golem here? No, I might just hold up. Negate. And then next turn play the Tempest. Yeah, we'll go. We're in blocking mode. Being on 4 life. What is blue-red spell heavy? Sure. Spells. They can get me for 3. They can get me down to what? No, okay. Okay. Land, lucky opponent. We don't get to attack here, so let's wait. Hope that nothing crazy happens here. We have to block the Boreal Elemental, so hopefully no tricks. Spitfire, sure. 2, 3. If they have a way to... If they had a way to keep me, that would kill me last turn. So I guess we Meteor Golem the Elemental. I'd like to draw another land here. I'd feel a lot safer if I drew another land. As weird as that sounds. My turn. Land. Okay, cool. So that's something. So now we can go. Boom. And this is only spells, right? Yeah, spells. Okay, so we can kill this. Do we get to attack? No, we don't get to attack. We're still probably a while away from attacking here. Oh, we get Meteor Golem next turn. Opponent plays a land. Opponent is down to 15 cards in their library. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. I can't do that this turn. I can do that next turn. Never get into that win condition. Have to block the Spitfire. They could just have +3. Nonsense. Can't block the Spitfire. Alright, we're racing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we die, most likely, next turn. Let's activate this Attempsis. There are 15 cards in the library. Guess we discard the Denizen. Then we can play the Sprite. Target the player. Land, damn it. We get to attack with these two. These two. Get in for 5. See what our opponent's got. We've got negate to protect ourselves. And if they don't have anything, we've got to anticipate. Sure. Doesn't get haste. Got him. That was a good one. I like that game. And Bag of Holding itself kind of makes this hand okay. Like we can discard some cards to try and find a mountain or third land of any kind. Yeah, it's YOLO. And we always get those cards back later in the game. So we can discard like our attempts this here. Get it back later. Okay, land. Sweet. So we'll. What? Should play the attempts. Right, let's do this. Do this. Discard our expensive card. It gets exiled. Get a land. Let's play. Sure. We'll trade these if it comes to that. If they want to spend their turn killing my Denizen, more power to you. Got me. Should have discarded the land there. It was just... that was a mistake. I hope we plays an X1 here. We can just get it with bow. Nope. Not the case. We could hold up. Yeah, we'll hold up mana here. So we could either hold up a Bone to Ash, or we can do this. We're only one land away. Actually, if we... oh no, we need a blue source. So we're only one land away from being able to cast this Attempsis. So we can look at that as an option. We're probably just going to counter whatever we can here. Well then, let's activate. We can dig for negate. A chance of finding negate isn't great right now. Let's get rid of Heartpiercer Bow. It's not doing anything at the moment. Oh, we're getting heals for 3. We can come back with Fire Elemental. Couldn't have been a creature, could it? Why couldn't it have been a creature, opponent? Come on. Spend no mana effectively. Play a 5/4. Probably block here. Sure. Of course, I couldn't have cast that last turn. We had to burn the Ash up, opponent. Of course. Of course. Alright, let's go for a scry. Yeah, I want both of these things. We'll draw the land next turn, I guess. Yeah, we'll just pass. That way we've got Bone to Ash up, we've got Negate up, and then of course we'll get Anticipate once we draw that. And we've got the stuff under the bag. As long as our opponent doesn't do anything crazy here, we're going to block aggressively. Just because, yeah. We've got plans, and these creatures being alive isn't necessarily part of that plan. Now, which opponent plays Soul Salvage? We cry. I don't know, another Epicure of Blood. Wow. Interesting. Let's play our land. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So play our land. If nothing crazy happens this turn, we're going to crack our Bag of Holding at the end of turn. If they play a really good creature or a really good spell, we'll counter it. If not, we'll get our Bag of Holding. Get back our bow, get back our Attempsis. Us two attackers. We're going to take 4 here. Are we? Let's block the skeleton. Let's make them spend some mana if they want to keep it alive. Take 4, we'll go 12. Opponent has 7 mana available. Spitfire, is that a card we care about? Not really. And we also don't care about the skeletons, that's fine. Cool, so we're going to do this. Like, I want to slam the attempts, but I'm like, well, if the last card is like a reduced to ashes, that's really bad. But if it's not, we're only on 12, we don't have any other creatures in our hand. We could keep up, I mean, we could play that, 3, 6, 7. Hold up Negate, doesn't really help us out here. I don't want that extra land, so let's anticipate. Could just grab the reduced to ashes here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab the reduced to ashes. Kill this. Makes me a little bit more confident. The land obviously was an option as well if you wanted to be able to play attempts to keep up Negates. But this way it takes a 4/4 off the bird, slows the game down, lets us buy time. We'll block the skeleton again if it comes to that. Again, if they want to spend mana killing my cat, otherwise they spend their mana bringing their skeleton back. Sure, you got it. Right, land, cool, that's what we wanted. So now we can go, oh we can't because we need the 3rd blue source. Shit. They have been holding cards. They know we have the attempts and they've been holding cards, so I'm like, yeah. I guess we just wait here, like we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure, let's play this. We're not going to equip it. We'll just get into play now. And we've got Bow Dash and Negate up. Hopefully we can snag something good with Bone to Ash. Draw an island. Where do we know? One island at the bottom of our library. None in the graveyard. They've been holding very specifically those 2 cards in their hand for a while now, so that's why we're thinking here. Shock. Nah, I don't want to take more damage, thanks. Yeah, if our opponent can do me a favour and try and follow us up with a good creature spell, try and play a 6-drop, please. Never mind. Never mind. Right, we've got a lot of cards we can draw here. Island is live. We've got the Cutthroat, which will help us get that thing out. Okay, cool. Boop, boop. Black Sauce, that's fine. So we can do this. We hit this. Boop. Get in for 2. Play our Cutthroat. We don't get to hold up a thing. Should have equipped that last turn. Boom. Kill their biggest threat. End our turn. We're probably just going to have to play a Tempest at some point, so it'll probably be next turn. Let's see what happens. No blocks. Okay, there's our island, which doesn't really help us, but we can let our opponent think that it does, right? Like, they don't know what this last card in their hand is. It could be a negate. Get it for 5. Do they have the removal spell? Okay. Well, we ain't blocking either of those. They're looking at the Cutthroat. Nope. I ain't losing my attempts to a lightning strike. Whatever the equivalent is in this format. Okay. Let's draw some cards. Play the Sprite. Attack with everything. Hold up Bone to Ash. Get in for 5. Doesn't matter what we hit because it doesn't do anything. This is the downside. Harpier's Bow. Actually, maybe we don't even want Harpier's Bow, right? Like having one of them is really not effective. Maybe we cut them. Let's look, after this game, we'll have a look. Because then we can also cut the little fella, the Weaponsmith. Bones on 11. Yep. Pose on 8 mana. 3 cards in hand. What do you got? 19 cards in your library. Might just start attacking with the attempts at this point. Do we take 2 here? So if we take 2, we're on 5. Yeah, let's take 5. We'll take 2. Then next turn we probably just play the Meteor Golem. Ooh. Okay, we'll play this guy. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana up. Could be 6 if I use the Ember Cap, that's fine. Four, that gets blocked. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're alive on 2. Can't attack with everything just in case, right? Let's do this. Target this. Keep back 2 blockers. Activate attempts at the end of turn if nothing else happens. You can block here to kill a token, sure. You take, yeah, we activate this. Take 5, go to 6. We're in a pretty good spot right now. Opponent can't play a good creature because we will just counter it. They need a spell to kill us here. Needs to be a good spell. So we win. Attack with our flyers. Does he have the murder? Got him. It's probably our weakest hand so far. We'll mulligan this one. Slightly better. We keep and throw the fire elemental. Opponent's on red-black again. Changes over the cap. Alright. Love to see a red source here. That'd be lovely. Is on. Okay, cool. Octo Prophet is a nice little pickup here. Nope. Neither of those, thanks. Notex. So this will be a 4/4. We can double block it. Another Ember Cat. Alright. Okay, we can't block it now. So it's going to be a 5/4. It's going to hit us. It's going to hurt. Alright. Might be in trouble here, folks. Opponent living the dream over here. No attacks, and we'll pass. Opponent has 6 mana available to cast elemental spells. Got a guaranteed minimum 5/4 attacker. It's probably going to be unblockable. So we need to draw. We need to be able to draw and play 3 lands. Meteor Golem the 5/4. Ooh, okay. I'm just going to put everything in front of this brawler, because that's like the opponent's best card right now. They can give it like +3. That kills 2 of my guys. Unless they follow up with a Flame Sweep. Leave it that. There's the Infuriates. That kills 2 of my guys. sure. Interesting. We're gonna play this. Kind of wish I'd kept the Watsy on top. Play this. We're in full defense mode right now. They can make 2 unblockable creatures. They can hit me for 4. Then they take 6 back. They're winning that race. Cutthroat. Okay. We made this. No, we're not attacking still. Go to 4. We've got 2 turns. Land isn't the worst thing. We go to 1 this turn. Unless they have a shock or a combat trick here. Then we just dead. Okay, we own 1. That ain't gonna do it. Rip. I'll let him do it. I am at peace with it. Nah, you can't do that though. I am at peace with what is about to happen. I'm going to kill a stupid goblin though. I am appeased. Okay. Alright, so our next loss knocks us out, so we may as well try things a little bit differently. We've taken out the black cards, including the Heartpiercer Bow and the Weaponsmith. We've brought in a Trailblazer, Gift of Paradise, the Wolfkin Bond, and we'll bring in a 3rd Fire Elemental, because why not? Let's go. Okay, so opening hand's a keeper. I've got Sage's Red Denizen, negate, 1 land off this. If we find a green source, we can cast this. Definitely had worse. Alright, let's go with our Denizen. We'll see what our opponent does next turn. If they don't do anything, we'll just go Scampering Scorcher and get in for 5 damage. If they do something, we might look at Frostlingsing it. Opponent is thinking at the end of my turn. Decides to not do whatever they were going to do. Opponent plays a Cryptic Caves. Alright, well, let's play Scampering Scorcher. And face. Opponent has Fog. No, has Raise the Alarm. Alright, well you can kill some tokens. Trade token for token. Ooh, Might of the... Oh, I'm going to kill my Sage's Red Denizen. Man. Alright. I see how it is. Opponent takes 2. Keep the 1/1 alive versus my 2 1/1s. Have to wonder if it was worth it or not, but it's not my decision to make. Next turn we're probably just anticipating, looking for a good creature. Cool. Take a green source. No attack. So we're digging for a green source. We do only have 3, and that's probably why the deck isn't going to work. But at least we can admit our mistakes. We can Frostlink something. got it. There's a sprite. Alright, let's draw a discard. What do we got? Lavakin Brawler's one we definitely want to see in play. Let's discard the Wolfkin one because we're not casting anytime soon. Maybe we'll get it back later. Guess we'll play this. Do we play the sprite? I mean, we're not blocking with it. We're not attacking with it. We can open the gate. And if they've got a naturalize effect, we feel a little bit bad, but not as bad as, you know, not that bad. I would love to go Lavakin Brawler into Green Source and I can play Blazer and Lynx the following turn and just get in for a ton of damage. That would be nice. I'm probably going to take 4 here, maybe even 5. Opponent is missing land drops as well, I believe. Right, we're tracking searching for stuff. Alright, searching to deactivate it. No attacks. This is going to be a 5-4 if it attacks next turn. Probably make it a 6-4 if we play another Elemental. Elemental. They only need to put 2 creatures in front of it, which kind of sucks. That's a nice one. So they're probably just going to kill mine. Is the tap ability? It's not even a tap ability. What the heck? Alright, well let's at least get one hit in by Frost Lynxing the tracker. We get to attack with our 2-4 and our 1-2. Get him for 6 damage before they exile it next turn. Hooray! Hey, green sauce. That's fun. Just go for it. We know what they're going to do. Like, there's no point playing silly here. Block that, sure. Let them block a few things. But yeah. Yep. Block a token on there. I did attack with the I did attack with the sprite. Next. And pop your executioner. There you go. You get in for 2. We can play a Sage's Denizen here. Maybe the extra attacks were just stupid. Play a Denizen. Next turn, I mean, we can activate the Trailblazer, which will be 1, 2. So we got 4/4. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have attacked with the Frostlings or the token that turn. It should just been the brawler. Wolfkin Bond. Would have been nice to have the Negay up for that, but hey, what can you do? I'm going to take 3, 6. Sure, you got me. There's a mountain. We're going to deactivate this. Pray for something exciting here. Got lethal in the air, so we need to... Oh, they had Gargos. Damn. Alright, we'll pass. Got 5 points of power in the air. Possibly more if they play creatures here, which is, you know, something that most decks do tend to do. Swagger for British is just a good card in general. Sure, block. What the actual fuck? What? Okay, we weren't winning this game. No matter how well we played and how good our deck was, we were not winning this game. Let's play this and concede, and we are 2 and 3 with our less than ideal deck, let's be fair. It's a blue, we end up on blue-red elementals, splash black slash splash green. The black splash was probably better. The heart piercer bow, obviously not as effective in one-ofs, which I should have realised early on. Picked a few different cards early in the draft. Like I said, Core 2020, not my set. I think one thing I find is that the more these sets come out, and the more that we are drafting on Arena only, or like myself, I only draft on Arena. I haven't picked up a paper copy of this set. I haven't drafted on MTGO because I just haven't downloaded it. They seem a lot easier to solve. They seem a lot less involved. And we're seeing that more and more as the sets come out. Like, War of the Spark was a little bit different because it was just so crazy. But this is probably the first set where it's like, because of Arena solving the format early and having it very clear what the best cards were and how you were supposed to draft it based on non-human drafters. I don't know. As always, guys, I really want to see those comments. Let me know what you've thought of M20. What are your best decks been? What crazy pools have you had? Or are you in the same boat as me where you're like, I don't dislike the set. I just, yeah, like it's just, I don't know if it's worth my time and energy. And I probably won't play it when it comes back. As always, I haven't really said it much lately, but I do have to give a big shout out to the folks over at Inked Gaming. I am officially an affiliate of Inked Gaming. If you want to find yourself some playmats, some dice bags, some sleeves, all kinds of MTG related apparel, check out the link in the description. You can save yourself 10% by using the code, by clicking the link and using the code MP numbers 10, and a couple of dollars or a couple of cents do come my way as well. Otherwise, if you like the video, like it. If you dislike it and tell me why. Subscribe to see more. Lots of Throne of Eldraine stuff coming out. If you really want to see it, be the first people to see it, make sure you hit the bell. If you want to chat with me, find me on Twitter, find me on Discord. We have Facebook, all that kind of stuff. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to go away. Bye.